8 times. Dover has been won from the front row where Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex bring them down.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls!
It's a 4-pack off turn 2, well out in front of the field.
Well, I think that pretty much showed why Denny Hamlin chose that outside. He got that run through 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. He's going to lead this first lap.
Almost a first bite for the monster here this afternoon. David Strimmy and Danica Patrick got together in turns 3 and 4. And some sheet metal now flapping on Strimmy's rear quarter panel as a result of that. Both were able to save.
Oh, she's in
car.
trouble again coming up in turn 3 and 4. She went up the racetrack. Travis Kvapil got in the backside of her. They did not get in the wall, but she had her hands full there off the end of the back straightaway, and everybody's just scrambling to get by her.
Would you believe 62 laps into a race at Dover that Jimmy Johnson would be the last car on the lead lap? Well, that's the case right now.
No, but in about 5 more laps, I believe he'll be the first car 1 lap down.
Denny Hamlin, the pole sitter, missed the entrance to pit road, and at low speed will have to come back all the way around to make his stop. Look at Hamlin's miscue.
Right here, 39.
Got to have all 4 tires
Coming outside. Coming outside.
that orange box in order to make the pit road entrance. And here is leader Kyle Busch coming off the racetrack. I thought Logano, yesterday's winner, who's driving the 22, Roger Penske's Ford, right up in front of Dale Jr., as that car almost got away from Joey. I thought Joey might have a top 5 car today, but gosh. Trouble with Matt Kenseth as Kyle Busch flashes past for the lead. Steve.
His comment was, I think we just blew up. He's dropped to the bottom side of the racetrack.
Oh, you can see smoke coming out the right side, which is where the exhaust pipe, there he just gets past
Nothing I can do in here, right? I think I blew up here. Yeah, man, there's nothing you can do.
Joey Logano on the 22, he has an issue. He's coming to pit road. You saw smoke coming off the right front.
Matt Kenseth makes the hard left turn from the front straightaway into the garage, and now caution is on the speedway. That traps Joey Logano.
5-time NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion Jimmy Johnson started this afternoon's race back in 24th. All but went a lap down, and on lap 206, Mike Bagley said, Kyle Busch, step aside.
He took the lead on the back straightaway in a textbook pass.
But see right there, the left rear swinging out.
That track bar is what holds the rear end assembly in the center of the car, and you can see it's cut that left rear tire down now. We've seen that several times in the different divisions here. This place puts such a load on everything about that race car.
The way that rear end steering, that's going to be a hard car to handle, getting it to pit road in one piece, but the Iowa driver makes it work. And he'll get to pit lane with a flat left rear, and we will stay green.
Yeah, nothing gets a rest at this 1-mile racetrack. You just spend so much time in the corner.
To the garage.
Smoke from the right side of Martin Truex's car.
We talked about it. Same engine supplier as Matt Kenseth.
I know when Matt had a problem, that would worry me.
And either Timmy Hill getting into turn 2 wall has brought out the caution.
Let's take a look at it. See if I can keep it running under caution here. Yeah, 10-4.
Truex wants to
open. You're going to have to be at the tail end anyway.
Yeah,
wants to finish this race if he can.
Got to bring it pit road. This place is grueling. You're in the corner so much.
Oh, turn 2. Ryan Newman tried, and he finally dumped David Gilliland. Newman had hit him about 3 times before, and that was the charm out of turn 2.
But look who paid as big a price as Ryan Newman in the 39.
I'm not sure this fight's over with. What's the guy coming out of this 38 car? I think he might be a little ticked.
Would not be the least bit surprised.
He's trying to get out of his car. I know that.
Well, I know who I would be ticked at if I was in that 39 crew and he's getting out of the race car and he's going to go over and confront Mr. Newman.
We'll have to talk to the drivers to find out what happened, but from our point of view, that was uncalled for.
Well, if you're Ryan Newman's team, you've got a destroyed race car. That's what makes no sense.
Well, it's the 5th caution of the day, and it comes out right at lap 300. 100 miles to go in Dover as Ryan Newman turned David Gilliland around. And that discussion probably going to continue for a while.
Neither one of them looked very happy, that's for sure. And
Darrell, there's a bit of racing etiquette. You get to somebody's bumper and you give them a little shot that says, I'm here, I caught you, I'm quicker, I want to get by you. But tempers boil over. This is a couple of laps prior.
remember, the 39 had been on pit road, had some issues. They had to hood up on the car. He had problems getting on pit road. I think he was a little frustrated, the 39 car.
And one lap later. And there had been about 4 or 5 issues of contact before this happened. Gilliland up into the wall, and here he comes across.
Whatever's at the top of this racetrack, even on the straightaway, it's going to the bottom.
Well, we call it a self-cleaning racetrack, and you see right there why. Everything goes right down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Well, the reason Brad Keselowski is struggling among that group is he did not pit.
Whoa, whoa, 5 car sideways down in turn 2 down here.
Hang on to it.
And around he goes, Casey Kane. Everybody's going to get by, either high or low. And we're under caution for the 6th time.
See, the car starts to do a little dive there, like possibly had a tire going down. Had that maybe a right front or a right rear, but it had that look of a flat tire.
Also, Darrell, he got those rear tires, that right side tires, way up in the gray where nobody'd been before.
Tires are good, no problem.
Oh, car on the wall, turn 1, and it is Hamlin who bounces off the wall between turns 1 and 2. Caution flag waves.
That's, I don't know what they did, but that's what I was worried about, that right front tire. I wouldn't want to abuse it.
Yeah, all right. I do still have brakes and the wheel is fairly straight.
This caution's exactly what the doctor ordered for Jeff Gordon in the 24, but not Kurt Busch in that 78.
Johnson gets going, Montoya does not. They come to green, the field stacks up behind Montoya, then separates, and they're off to turn 1.
How about Tony?
Restart violation.
Jimmy Johnson jumped the restart.
Well, it was...
Off the gas, NASCAR. Please look. I checked up to give him his spot back, but he blew it so bad.
Arguing the call.
I don't totally disagree. I mean, he took off, but Montoya didn't go at all.
You see those 2 lines on the inside? That's the restart box.
Yeah, he was well inside the box. No question about that.
All right, there's the restart box right there. That's where the leader restarts the race.
NASCAR's rule, if you beat the leader to the line, you've got to give it back.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Jimmy Johnson was not the leader.
Right, exactly.
If he had checked up and let Montoya get back up there or pass him and then passed him back, he'd have been fine, but he kept going.
3 to go.
Going to be a battle right here. Got to get back to the gas. Got to go. Here comes
traffic
smoke.
ahead.
Here he comes. He's out there. He's got him this time.
Even into 3. Jeff Gordon looking on, and Stewart. The lead up high. Montoya comes battling back on the bottom. 2 laps to go.
That's 2 of the best open wheel drivers that I've ever seen. And they're going at it here at the Magic Mile.
And don't forget, Jeff Gordon cuts his teeth in open wheel race cars, and he is right up to the back bumper of Montoya.
Yeah, Montoya really got loose off 2 that time.
Yeah, he got a great run, and he's going to pull to the bottom. They'll be coming to the white flag this time.
1 lap to go in a thriller at Dover, Delaware.
Montoya, he drove that thing on mile 4, even though it was sideways. And don't look now, that 18 car slipping in the picture might get around Jeff Gordon if he's not careful.
Tony Stewart will come up on Timmy Hill in the back straightaway, looking for his 48th career win. Hill stays high, and the driver who started the weekend saying this is our worst track is going to victory lane in Dover. Tony Stewart wins the FedEx 400, benefiting Autism Speed.
Smoke them today.
Second win here for Steve Addington, the crew chief.